Yo, 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 yo. What it do, what it do, what it do? You know what time it is. Time to drop some more of them memes, man. You know? So today's memes, it's just about me letting y'all know just the laws and the rules of manifestation. Manifestation ain't easy. And it ain't for the weak-hearted. Bringing things to your reality is something everybody can do. It's a talent that everybody has. Some people just don't notice it. Like, have you ever said something and then either you seen a commercial about it, or you passed a billboard and said something, or you strolling on your phone and just so happened what you was talking about, something related to it pops up on your phone? Like, that's just letting you know that what you saying is coming to your reality. And y'all gotta excuse me, you know I'm always on the move. But what you saying is coming to your reality. Think about it. You feel me? Everybody be thinking about, or thinking like, oh, my phone listening to me, or, you know, the AI that they got out, like, is programmed to where your phone listen to you. Yeah, that's true. Your phone do listen to you, but at the same time, that's just the universe showing you your manifestations. You feel me? Like, nowadays in today's world, we don't have follow through. And that's the problem with accomplishing our goals. We always feel like it's the haters and it's the no-sayers and the people that not supporting us is what's stopping us, is what's stopping our growth. Whether it's in your business, whether it's money, whether it's just living, point blank period. We always seem to put that on haters, but really it's ourselves, because we don't have follow through. And that's a big part of bringing your manifestations to reality. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta have a strong follow through. Like the people that got to the NBA, that's in the NBA, like LeBron, like he playing basketball at 40 years old. Like he finna go down to as being the GOAT of being one of the oldest people that ever played the game of basketball. You feel me? Which, that's a great accomplishment. That's a great milestone. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, check me out. He had follow through. He put in the work. He put in the time to make sure his body was healthy. He put in the time to make sure that his game was right. He put it, and not only that, he had a family, so he had to make time for his family. He had to make time for his sons. You know what I'm saying? He had to make time for his wife. So just imagine playing 82 games where you gotta travel. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, and then not only that, you in the USA Olympics team, so you gotta go to foreign countries and go play basketball over there. So just imagine how booked this man's schedule is, and not even talking about the commercials he had to be in, and all the advertisement for his shoes and things like that he had to go through. But guess what? He followed through with it. He didn't give up. He didn't let the people who don't like LeBron, like especially once he left Cleveland and went to Miami, people was burning his jerseys. You feel what I'm saying? So he lost a lot of support then, but at the same time, he didn't let that get to him. He continued to grow. He continued to elevate and block out the noise, block out the haters. Sometimes that's what you gotta do, especially when you know your manifestation is close, especially when you know that you're trying to manifest something. Like you're not gonna manifest anything if you got a bad heart, if you go into something with a bad attitude or a bad mindset. It's always important to keep your mindset positive and walk in righteousness. Because guess what? When you do good things come back to you. That's why I keep preaching about karma. Whether you open the door for a person, whether it's just a kind gesture of you saying thank you, whether it's just a kind gesture of you helping somebody and not expecting nothing in return. Just freely helping somebody. You feel me? You got so many family members. I ain't gonna say family members, but because it's everybody, it's everywhere. But it starts with family. But you got people to where you would ask them for a favor, and they know you got a job. That you'll pay them back, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They want their money. Like they ain't taking no if and no's or buts. You feel me? If you don't got their money, they catch attitudes with you. They want to cut you off. They want to talk about you like you ain't nothing. But at the same time, them same people, they'll stop and give a homeless person $5, $10. And he can't even pay him back. You feel me? But you be on a person that can pay you back. Like you hassle them. You feel me? Like, but I ain't saying like you're not supposed to pay them back. You are supposed to pay them back. And if you say you're gonna pay them back on that day, like yeah, of course a person gonna be expecting that. But things happen. You feel me? And that's what people don't understand. Like life do happen. Like people got automatic bills that come out they bank account. When you got the auto pay stuff, like I done came up short a couple times because I had auto pay and I thought my check was gonna be more than what it was, but it was just enough to make sure the auto pay was taken care of. But then I can't pay back my loan that I borrowed from so and so. So now, guess what? They put me in a rough situation to where like I gotta come and explain, like, man, bro, like, man, auto pay, like I pay my bills, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? But now you gotta deal with a person getting an attitude with you. So that's why it's important to, if you give your word, stand on it. That's why I don't try to borrow nothing from nobody, because I know incidents like that happen to where you can't pay them back, or you gotta come up and talk to them and tell them that you ain't got it. And yeah, that caused a lot of confusions. So instead of doing that, just make sure you budget your money. Make sure you budget the things that's around you. Like if you smoke chronic and you go to the dispensary and you normally get a half ounce or whatever, maybe this time you got to break it down and get like a little eighth or something, just to get you through a couple days until you could come up with some more bread. You feel me? You got to sometimes take losses to get gain. And that's part of the whole manifestation and bringing things to your reality. It starts with patience. It starts with believing in yourself. It starts with positive mindsets. It starts with gratitude and being humble. You feel me? A humble person gonna always eat at the end of the day. A humble person gonna always get where they need to go at the end of the day. Think about it. Think about the monks that meditate. You feel me? Think about the longevity of things. Don't just think about tomorrow. You feel me? Yeah, tomorrow ain't promised to people, but guess what? If you wake up tomorrow, then there you go. But you spent all your money yesterday because you feel like tomorrow ain't promised. But then you wake up the next day, now you dead broke. Because you didn't think tomorrow was promised. You feel me? But that's the mind frame that we gotta get out of. You feel me? Like we gotta think about the longevity. You gotta know that I'm gonna live to 80, 90, 100 years old. So you gotta plan for that. You feel me? You gotta know that you're gonna survive that long, so you have to plan for that. That's planning ahead. You have to plan ahead. But at the same time, you gotta be patient. Just because you ain't got it now, don't mean that you can't get it tomorrow. You feel me? All my lotto players, my lotto players, just because you ain't get that breakthrough and hit that $1 million today, don't mean the universe not gonna bless it with you tomorrow. You feel me? But if you feel like that deep down in your heart and you believe, that's the key part. You believe. Forget what everybody else say. Yeah, you know how many people I say, I'm gonna hit the lotto. Yeah, I heard that all the time. Everybody tell me that. All right. But I believe. Because guess what? God's word is not forsaken. If God put that on your heart, if God put that on your mind, and you seeing signs about it, then 9/10 of the time, that's what's finna happen. That's what's gonna happen. If you trying to manifest a new car and you pray about it, and God give you signs to where you go test drive a car, you may not get it that day because you may need a down payment, may need a co-signer, whop in the third. You know how it go with getting cars. But guess what? Be patient, because God let you test drive that car for a reason. You may not get that car, but you may get a car like it. You feel me? Be patient. That's the number two. That's number two. After believing in yourself, you got to be patient. You got to put that, you got to put it in the universe and just be patient. Like when you get a check in the mail, you feel me? For my people who get disability and things like that, and they get them checks on the 1st and the 15th, they be patient. Yeah, when the 31st come, like today, I know my people feeling antsy in the mud, tapping their feet. They can't wait till tomorrow. And hopefully tomorrow ain't a holiday, because then guess what? They gotta wait till Monday. You feel me? Because the mail don't come. Well, I mean, it run on Saturdays, but if it's a holiday, you know, everybody take them 2 days off. You feel me? So you ain't gonna get your mail till Monday. So it's a patience. You gotta have patience. But you gotta know it's coming. You feel me? Some people know it's coming. They know that check coming. They can't do nothing but be patient. Trust the process. That's number 3. You have to trust the process. Because guess what? The game plan is in God's hand. Once you put that thought into the universe, guess what? Now it's up to God. Now it's up to divine timing for it to come to you. You just got to make sure that you doing what you got to do. Going to work every day, showing the universe that you deserve it. Like, because if you put that thought into the universe and you're not putting in the work, yeah, you want to hit the lotto, but you ain't even trying to work. You ain't even trying to acquire no money. You just trying to hit the lotto. You ain't even out here working. You know what I'm saying? And when you do go to work, you do a half-a job at your job to where they thinking about even firing you. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to put in that work. Because don't nothing come free. Living not free. If you stay with a friend, you stay with a cousin, and they just letting you stay on their couch, yeah, they just doing you a favor. But if you not breaking them no bread just off generosity for standing on that couch, like, come on now. You can't stay nowhere for free. Like, Here's some on the light bill. Here's some, you know what I'm saying? I know you let me stay here for free. But it's up to their discretion if they take it or not. Because they could be, people be like, nah, bro, like I told you, get on your feet, I'm good. But thank you, though. But it shows respect. Thank you for letting me stay in your crib. You feel me? And you take it from there. Some people may take it. But some people won't. You got genuine people out here, like, they really want you to get on your feet. Like, nah, bro. I told you I got this. And they don't mean it in no bad way, like they trying to be Superman or... No, get on your feet, bro. I know how it is. It's hard to get a crib, especially when you're failing, especially when you got evictions on you. It's hard to get a crib. They make it hard nowadays to have a place to stay. That's why so many people are here homeless. You gotta have good credit nowadays to get a crib. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a good background for the background checks. You gotta pay all these application fees. You feel me? To where you better off just stacking your bread, living in a tent somewhere, to go buy a crib. You feel me? As long as you got the means of transportation, you got a car, shoot, you can go to the gas station and wash your butt. Like, I've been homeless before. Like, I listen, I know the struggle. It's real out here. But at the same time, I've been through that. So that's why I'm able to give you the game. So y'all won't have to go through that. And if you are going through that, you know how to get out of it. You know how to manifest and bring your dreams to your reality. You feel me? You can get in touch with yourself and you can wake yourself up and think and know that it's more to life than what's shown to us or what's put out here for us to know. Like, the knowledge is deep. Knowledge run deep like still water. Like, you can get knowledge every day. Every day you can acquire knowledge. Not reading them non-fictional books. You feel me? But read them factual books. Them autobiographies and like books about how to make your life better. Like the books for dummies. You feel me? Now, if you reading stuff like, what's a good author? I can't even think of no good author right now. But I read a lot of books when I was locked up. But a lot of them was non-fictional. What's the books with the police with the guy Tyler Perry? He wrote them books. I can't even think of them. The James Patterson books. I done read almost all them books. But that's non-fictional. You feel me? I had to get into the law library. I had to read the books about the law, the 40 Laws of Power, like deep books. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. Get up on my ancestry to understand why we were slaves, what happened when we were slaves. The book of Abraham Lincoln, when he freed us, when he signed the Declaration of Independence. You feel me? I had to acquire that. I had to want to learn that. I had to want to wake myself up so I can get that knowledge. You feel me? Because knowledge is power. The more you know, yeah, it can get you killed. But at the same time, the more you know, the more you're going to advance in life. The more you're going to understand life. The more you're going to appreciate life. Because life just want to be appreciated, just like everything else. You got to appreciate life. You got to appreciate your daily bread that you get. Yeah, tomorrow ain't promised, but if you wake up the next day, be grateful for that day. Don't wake up in a bad mood. Don't wake up with an attitude and then blame it. Oh, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Man, I ain't gonna say every day gonna be a grand day. But if you wake up, and especially if you wake up next to your spouse or your loved ones, point blank period, don't set the energy off being in a bad mood. You feel me? Getting an attitude because ain't no creamer. Because you want some coffee. No, the thing is, like, hey, y'all, hey, we got a creamer. Like, especially if you stand with somebody, hey, we got a creamer. You want me to run and go get some? Y'all, you know what I'm saying? We want to ante up to go get some creamer, whatever. You feel me? Try to delegate the situation before you get upset and you get mad and you get angry and you ruin your day. You ruin your energy and you ruin the energy of the people around you because now you want to get mad over creamer. When you could have solved it. Somebody could have solved it. Rather than you didn't have no money. If you stand with somebody, hey. And if you can't solve it and you can't get creamer, don't get mad. Just don't drink no coffee. You got to change it up for the day. Change is good. But change is how you make it. But I didn't went too far. You know what I'm saying? But the laws of manifestation. Listen. The first one is believing in yourself. Number 2 is patience. You know what I'm saying? Patience is a virtue. Good things come to those that wait. Patience. Number 3 is being humble. Trust in the process. You feel me? Just trust the process. 4, pay attention to your signs. Your angels is always talking to you. Your angels is always trying to lead you down the right path. You feel me? If you thinking negative, that's not from God. If you thinking because you broke and you need to go out here and rob somebody, that's not from God. Please don't blame that on my God. That's demonic. That's Satan. That's the devil. If you have any motive of thinking of trying to harm anybody, kill anybody, anything like that, God didn't promote killing. What did he say? He say, if somebody slap you, turn your cheek, let them slap the other side. You only kill if you have to. But in the 10 Commandments, it say what? Thou shalt not kill. Let it go. God gonna have vengeance. You feel me? So, I hope y'all understand the laws of manifestation. I hope everything I'm saying is making sense to y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. Man, I appreciate all the love. I appreciate everybody that has subscribed to my channel and really listen to what I'm saying. And I hope what I'm saying is, and y'all applying it to y'all life, y'all see a difference. And like, share, and subscribe, man. Don't be scared to leave comments too. I'm open to talk to whoever. I'm not antisocial. I just stay to myself because I'm growing and I'm prospering. And guess what? I'm finna get ready to open doors to where I can help other people. And I can be involved with other people and more people. And y'all gonna see a change. But peace, love, and higher ups. For sure.